Hello, welcome to part 2 of Emerald City Comic Con Jack Skeleton Costume Project. This is part 2 of the jacket making. Here is the original design. We wanted to do a type of burlesque on stage theme Jack Skeleton, but that backfired and we had to completely redo the idea. So I thought, why not fuse two other characters like Sally and Oogie Boogie into the Jack Skeleton costume to give it some pizzazz, which is what we did. First, I started with drawing Oogie Boogie on the collar. I used a stencil for this that I made from scratch, but later on I paint over the face, and I'm glad I did this because each Oogie Boogie face has its own personality. There's the stencil, by the way. And I layered this, I think, 2 or 3 times, but didn't overdo it because I wanted to kind of give it a semi-translucent look, like a smoky, green smoky look, kind of like how they introduced him in the This Is Halloween song at the beginning of the film, where he's kind of a shadowy figure that burst into, I believe, bats. And here I am, I'm filling it in. I did do a lot of what is it called, cuts. So you see me doing layers. Here I am, I'm painting the expression back onto Oogie Boogie. As you can see, it's a whole different expression, but I think it turned out really good, especially the others, which I will show you, not me painting them, but after I finished the collar of Oogie Boogie faces. And these were fun. They were very, relaxing. I really enjoyed painting them. Here they are all completed. As you can see, each one has a different facial expression, and I love it. I love the fact that they have their own personalities, and it's going to look great. Next, I decided, since the sleeves were a little too long and I wanted cuffs, I decided, since I'm going to paint over this, and the inseams were 2 different shades of purple due to one fabric seller sold out on one specific fabric. I decided, well, I'm just going to paint over them anyway, so why not incorporate Sally's dress into the Jack Skellington cosplay costume, but in the cuffs. So here I am. I am painting the different color schemes. I used a photograph of Sally's dress as a guideline and used little patch designs that I traced out as a guideline, and then each patch design is based on a pattern and color from Sally's outfit. I start off with a bright yellow paint, then I go over it with a white to kind of give it more of a paler look, and then I just layer it with another yellow until I get like this specific shade of yellow, like creamy yellow, that I really like as a type of background for one side of the cuff. And then I just continue to layer, as you see. Here I go over it with more of the first paint color that I used, which was that bright yellow, just to give it kind of like a dirty, faded look. As you see, it does have kind of like a faded look, and a little bit of the purple does show through, which also helps give it like a aged look, which made it even awesomer. Also, a quick life update. I do apologize that this was a two-part video. So much drama was going on during the time of making the first video clip, and it just, I got overwhelmed, and I didn't want to do a project while overwhelmed, so I apologize for the delay in this video, and I also apologize that it's in 2 parts, but here's the second part, which is the more fun part, as I like to say, because it's more of the colorful, decorative part, which is what I like in a project, is when you get all the sewing done, you start to decorate. So I'm adding all the designs to the patches. I'm starting with some stripes because there is some patches where Sally does have stripes in her quilt dress, as I'll call it, because it is little patches of fabric sewn together into a dress, so I'm going to call it a quilt dress. So I'm adding the stripes, and I add a variety of patterns to this. I had a lot of pattern designs based on what I saw in the dress, trying to follow it layer by layer, design by design. I did design some of my own color themes myself, but I did keep the original pattern design for some of these pieces. One quilt patch that I like of Sally's dress was this one that was kind of like purpley with like a reddish, pinkish purple line. It was like in these little spiral designs. I really like that, and I wanted to incorporate a patch or two into this cuff inspired from that patch that I saw. I thought that was one of my favorite patches in her quilt dress, and I had to add it because it was just so cool. The next thing I did was I put a border on each patch, and then I added little stitch designs to it to make it look like it was stitched on. As you see here, that's what I'm doing. I'm adding little stitches here and there. I'm kind of spreading them out to make it look like, okay, they're not fully stitched together. So, basically cartoon stitch. If somebody were to stitch something like this together in real life the way the cartoon design was, it wouldn't hold up. But I thought it was cool, so I added them. They were crooked. I made sure they were crooked to make sure that, okay, this dress is really patchy. Now, some of these patches are solid colors, and there were some solid fabric pieces added into Sally's dress. There are like I think an orange one and another color, simple yellow. Here is the other side of the cuff with the polka dots, more of the little swirlies and solid colors. Next is adding the collar and the cuffs. I added the other sleeve to the jacket. They're all together. Here they are. I'm showing. Here are the final look for the cuffs. Now it's time to add the closures, and I don't know if I did take footage of it, but here's the collar that we need to add. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, I did. This is the pumpkin that I made for the fake button. I'm going to add a face to it later, and then I'm going to kind of crack it a bit to make it look aged, so it has like this kind of like white crackle look. And here it is, fully complete. This is the skeleton jacket fully complete. I've added it back to the mannequin. I added the collar to kind of give you guys a really cool idea of how it looks. I hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned. I may do the shirt video. I didn't make the shirt. I'm just going to alter it so it fits the look. But here are the cuffs and the buttons, as you see. Please like, subscribe for more videos. I will be posting possibly another footage of this project because it's not done. We still got to do the shirt, but it's not going to be an interesting video, the shirt one. It's going to be quick and simple. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your weekend, and stay spooky.